under my power. Look into the hypnotic eye. Time now to enter Mr. Lobo's domain. Look out! Open your mind to the possibility that they're not bad movies, just misunderstood. You're not dreaming. You're watching cinema. Insomnia.
This chair, I can't sit in this chair again. I'm not starting the show. I don't even have my blue cards. I can't do another RetroCon, not from that chair, not after what happened. I just can't do it. Okay, I'm done, Aaron. I'm done.
No. Get back. Get back.
Okay, all right. I guess we're gonna go on with the show. You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia for our exciting third installment of our RetroCon trilogy. We're here live from Oaks, Pennsylvania with the finest. Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe. And tonight we're going to be presenting a full, deep exploration of everything that is RetroCon. The toys we love, the shows we love, the things we loved when we were kids and still love today. So in that spirit, let's present tonight's feature. Tonight I gotta think of something that's public domain that we can show. Maybe anime. It's too bad we can't show any G.I. Joe stuff. Oh, I got it. Space Thunder Kids. It's right over there, guys. Look.
My mighty minions, I have been waiting a very long time for this glorious moment. Finally, my new and most powerful army has been assembled. You will be invincible in battle. Through your victories, all the precious energy in the universe will be under my control, and all human resources will be mine to direct and use as I wish. My empire will reign supreme. Now the time has come for you, my Imperial Army, to show your might and your loyalty to me. Go forward into battle and destroy the miserable revolutionaries, thereby ensuring for me the complete and undisputed control of the entire universe!
Emergency, unknown object approaching, impact in 10 seconds.
You're kidding, I don't detect any object approaching on my control.
Don't argue, just fasten your seatbelts.
Look at that flashing out there!
Oh my God! It's coming right toward us! Look out!
Don't panic. Everyone stay in your positions. We'll go through it. Stay calm. Change our heading and get out of here as soon as possible.
metallic object very close to us.
Captain, an unidentified object has just shown up on the screen. I don't know where it came from.
Do you have any idea what it could be?
No, sir, I've never seen anything like it before. Oh. Oh.
I don't see it.
It was there.
Attention!
Sir!
This starship is the pride of the galaxy. It is our sworn duty to fight against the Dark Emperor. I am the chief commander of this space vessel, but I'm surrounded by a crew of fools. How can you say something is there when it is not? We will never triumph with this kind of incompetence. Don't ever make this kind of mistake again. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, it won't happen again.
I heard the captain got real angry.
Yeah, he really chewed me out good. You know, but I swear there was something out there, and I really did see it up on the screen.
Hey, I believe you. If you say you saw it, then you saw it.
It was just as soon as the captain came up to look at the screen that it disappeared. Something strange is going on.
You see those asteroids out there?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a mineral in them that interferes with our scanners.
But how can we prove that to the captain?
Well, if it's just radiation interference, we can measure the levels of the gamma sensors from different parts of the ship.
Okay, then. Let's do it.
Right.
During these last few days, we've had some strange interference from some unknown frequency. Have you noticed it, sir?
Yeah, it's been really strange.
Have you been able to identify the source?
Not yet, but we...
What's the matter?
It's that strange interference pattern jamming us again, sir.
Computer analyzer, I want positive identification of that object out there.
Right, sir.
I have never in my entire life seen a spacecraft behave like this.
Well, now that's really strange. Captain?
Yes?
It now looks as though it's moving towards us and closing fast.
All right. Change course, then.
Captain, we're now on a new heading, but it's still coming straight towards us. What should we do now?
Cruise alert. Attention, all crew. This is Captain Leo. I have an announcement to make. Listen, everyone, our situation is critical. We are being approached by an unknown spacecraft, but our defense shield system is not responding. And all our communications have been jammed, so I declare a red alert emergency. The Dark Emperor is on to us, and we must be ready to fight. Good luck, everyone.
This is Mr. Lobo, and I'm here with Mike from The Game Is Afoot.
Yeah, The Game Is Afoot Arcade. Actually, that name came from my daughter. As a matter of fact, she was big into Sherlock Holmes and liked all those movies and used that when we said, what should we name our arcade? And she said, The Game Is Afoot. Marketing has not been easy. Would have preferred Mike's Arcade. Much easier.
Yeah, Mike's Arcade would have been easier. But The Game Is Afoot is great. It's memorable.
Yeah, actually, most of our customers just say, Dad, take me to the Foot Arcade. I want to go back to the foot. Yes,
Dr. Scholl's Arcade, yes. Mm-hmm. And foot massage. Mm-hmm. We had a lot of fun with Robotron, I think the first time. What I've noticed is standing on this does not help my game play at all.
You might have a hard time unless you're looking for something behind there.
Okay, all right. Well, you'll have to show me how the stool is incorporated at another time.
I assume you mean the metal stool.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
So,
exactly.
Yeah, actually the stools are new this year because we get a lot of larger people that decide to jump up and down on them, and our plastic ones from the years before weren't able to take it.
Wow, that's too bad.
So we have actually invested in some really tough stuff.
Who would jump up and down on those stools? I wouldn't let that person play your games anymore. What's this over here? This is
So this is one of our newest games that we've done. It's called Harley Davidson and the LA Riders. We've had from 3 smaller kids on it at the same time playing. We've had large adults. We've had couples come onto it, it is really, really nice, especially for people who love motorcycle games.
Very cool.
There's a map that's on it, and the idea is to get from point A to point B before the time ends. And the motorcycle itself moves back and forth as you throttle it and as you lean to one side or the other.
How do you bring all these things here?
We use a variety of moving equipment and dollies, but if I can swing it, I add wheels.
Wow, that's incredible. Down periscope. Oh no, wait, up periscope. Up periscope.
Yeah,
What?
it's up scope.
This up scope.
Yes, it's actually a real rare one. Most of the time you will find Seawolf is what most people recognize.
Right.
But in the cases where you want a periscope game, there are a lot of multi-cades out there that have many, many games that people have at home, but you cannot emulate having the periscope equipment.
No, you got to have this.
And we have lots of people who love to play games that are not your typical joystick or console control. This is a really nice one for people to physically experience.
Yeah, there's no other way to really experience it.
Yeah.
No, it would be a travesty.
It's a great
And
game.
look at this. The whole family gets to enjoy Power Drift. Power Drift. I don't know if I know Power Drift.
Power Drift is a great game as well. We find that it's a very vibrant game for a lot of people to play. It's a standard driving game, similar to Outrun, which most people have heard of. Spy Hunter is another great one, which we have at our arcade, an original Spy Hunter. That's the Peter Gunn theme. Everybody loves to come for it, and they just stand next to it just to listen to the Peter Gunn theme.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, that's a great game. As I said, we've upgraded it to a nice LED screen, so it's really, really nice.
That's awesome. I love all the upgrades. Oh, hey, Sally, look at you. Hey.
I'm playing Ghosts and Goblins.
This is your favorite game.
Yes.
Hey, look, we're making a show right now with Mike.
Oh, wow. Do you want to play two-player?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mike, Sally and I are going to play. Is that okay?
That's fine.
So I'll hand this off to you, and actually I'll hand this to you real quick.
Oh, Cinnamon Insomnia. We'll be right back.
Okay, you got to show me how to play this.
Okay. There's a fire button. That's a jump button. You ready?
Okay, let's go.
General Hawk, we can't wait any longer. We've got new recruits. They still lack experience. The sooner they graduate, the sooner they can fight. All I want is one clear shot.
You heard the man. Let's wreck us some reptile. I have seen a vision. We will soon possess power greater than any on Earth. A weapon to destroy human civilization.
Beautiful. The beginning of the end of G.I. Joe.
That's not gonna happen. We've got to infiltrate Cobra. That's suicide.
Forward! Show no mercy!
We've got to warn the others!
Then let's do it, soldier!
After them!
You Joe! Arrogant Earth scum!
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. You better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we're gonna make it deliciable. We will fry parts of the chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. All that European stuff that you don't really normally eat, we'll bring it down here and fry it for you. Ask McDonald's to fry something other than what they normally fry. Guess what you're gonna get? Nothing. If it fit through the dough, I'll put it in the fryer. Hell, this is a dinosaur. All our meats are gently tenderized to their optimum deliciousness. We got fine dinosaur meats. Take my money, pay me child support. Come on down here and get you a slice. Once they get your social security number, it's over. Motivated. So friends, let's just decide you don't want no barbecue. Well, that's fine too. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform our magic? Look at that, don't they look wonderful? If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage. So go ahead and give me a call or find us on the worldwide internets at the new website. That's JONES BigAssTruckRentalAndStorage.com/Jones. Good ass barbecue and foot massage.html.
Excuse me, did you call number 52?
Did you hear me call number 52?
Greetings, and we are back with our friend Mandy.
Hi.
From Billy and Mandy.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
The Grim Adventures
This is Joey.
of Billy and
He's
Mandy.
dressed as Death.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, no, tricked him into being my best friend.
That's awesome. And you've got the sickle here.
Yeah. Ready for business?
Fantastic. Wonderful.
Now see, he's ready to take on this guy.
Do you like RetroCon?
Yeah.
Do you dress up every year?
Do I? Of course.
Of course. Wonderful.
You can come over.
Oh, we've got a friend here. Look at this.
No, he's a Yorkie. I keep his hair short.
As you can see, the show's gone to the dogs.
But yeah,
I hate when it happens.
All he wanted was this. All right.
Because there are cats here. Otherwise, it would go to the cats.
Well, speaking of going to the dogs, like I said, tonight's feature is found in the dollar store bin.
Way down.
Yes, way deep down in the dollar store bin. On a budget DVD.
Yeah.
Was animated in Korea under duress, more than likely, and truly dares you to stay awake. I'm going to have to ask you, as I have in the past, to take the Insomniac's oath. Mandy, would you help us out for just a second? Hello. Assume the position and repeat. After you want to come in here too? Why don't you come in here too? You want to take your glasses off? Assume the position like this.
Eventually.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And repeat after Mr. Lobo. I, as an initiated member of the Sleepless Nights of Insomnia, do solemnly swear to watch the movie. The whole movie. And nothing but the movie. So help me, Mr. Lobo. You may stand down. Thank you, Mandy and friends. And now we return to tonight's feature, Space Thunder Kids.
Bye.
Throughout every corner of the universe, the Dark Emperor has sent his armies to ensure his total victory. Of all the innumerable planets, his army has just reached the most beautiful of all, the one that we human beings happen to live on, the planet Earth.
What's happening?
systems are up and seem to be working fine.
That's excellent. Let's start the transformer right away.
Yes, Doctor. Everything is ready now. We've just been awaiting your orders.
Ready for launching. Open the launch bay. Solar Mech 1, ready to launch, and let's go. Launch!
Dr. Khan, Solar Mech 1 just passed through the atmosphere very smoothly.
Congratulations. Keep up the good work. I'm proud of you.
It's nothing. It's our duty to search out the Dark Emperor spacecraft regardless of the danger.
Well, now, you'd better get back to the research center right away.
All right, we're on our way back now. Everything looks like it's all right up here. We better get back to the center right away.
Jack, couldn't we search just a little while longer?
Are you serious or what? This is no joke, you know. The doc ordered us back, and that's just what we gotta do.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Dr. Khan gave us an order to return, so here we go.
Wow, I've never seen anything like that before.
Neither have I.
Golly, do you think it could be something like a ghost ship?
You dummy, there's no such things as ghosts.
What's wrong? Am I scaring you or what?
Be quiet, you two. This is no time for joking around. Oh no, I think it's preparing to attack.
Holy constellations, that was a close call.
Too close. We better go and check it out.
Hey, where did it go? I don't like this. Let's get out of here.
I don't understand it. It just disappeared.
There it is.
Ooh, it's attacking again. What should we do now?
We defend ourselves, of course. Now strike back! This battle plan isn't working. We'll have to change over to another strategy. Solar Mech 1, separate now!
It worked. It's retreating.
It must have come from the Dark Empire.
Did you ever have this?
No.
This was the Empire Strikes Back sketchbook, and it had all the concept art, like Joe Johnston, who did the Rocketeer movie, and a lot of like brilliant artists did all the concepts, like for the Probot. And man, as a kid, I tried to draw all these things. the snow speeder. This is what's really, the really upsetting thing is some of the early versions of some of the characters. Like, if I could find the Yoda.
Was there a pre-Yoda?
Oh wait, this is the early snow trooper who looks like a samurai.
I like that.
And then, oh look, this Tauntaun looks like an ostrich. But I got it. The Yoda is the best one. If I can find him. I think he's in here. Okay, Yoda. So check him out. He was just going to be like a little gnome.
Oh, wow.
And then they got to this somehow.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is a great book.
I've hugged plushies that kind of look like that.
And then they had this whole, like, Boba Fett was going to be white. And then they were going to have this whole, like, league of super commandos, Mandalorian super commandos. And they were supposed to fight the Jedi. Of course, they never did any of that.
Oh, wow.
But interesting, to see, like, all the ideas they had. But this was a great book when I was a kid. I may have to pick this one.
You might
up.
have to get that one.
I think
You're
I
too
might
much
have
talking
to.
about it.
I too much talking about it. Where is the person?
Cute. Flashy.
This is Mr. Lobo, and I'm here with Izzy from Camo and Comics, and you've got some buttons this year, I see.
Yes, I do. And you know what? You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.
From Kenner's Star Wars collection comes the Stormtrooper, the Sand People, and all 20 action figures, including new Hammerhead, Snaggletooth, and more, each sold separately. And now, Boba Fett, Star Wars villain with his laser rifle. Boba Fett is not yet available in stores, but you can get him free with 4 proofs of purchase from any Star Wars action figures. Details on specially marked packs at participating stores. Offer ends May 31st. Star Wars action figures sold separately from Kenner.
From days of long ago comes a legend. The legend of Voltron, defender of the universe. 5 fearless lion robots. Black Lion, Green Lion, Yellow Lion, Red Lion, Blue Lion.
Go, Voltron Force!
Who together form Voltron. Lion sets each sold separately from Matchbox.
Alex Rogan lives in a small trailer park in the California mountains. He has a dream to go to college.
You guys think I'm gonna hang out here, watch you shine your pickup? Forget it, man. I'm doing something with my life.
Start a career.
You really are leaving here, aren't you?
Of course I'm going away. We're both going away.
Both of us, Alex.
And most of all, to get out.
You get your chance. Important thing is when it comes, you gotta grab it with both hands.
Then, one night, a mysterious stranger offers Alex an opportunity he never dreamed of.
Who are you?
I'm Centauri, and you may... No, you must trust me implicitly. Get in.
Nothing Alex Rogan has ever imagined could prepare him for what he is about to experience.
Hey.
Why was Alex chosen? And will he ever return?
Where are we going? Trust me. Oh, you're gonna love it. Love it. Look out! Oh, dear.
The last starfighter. His adventure in space is about to begin.
Here we are in beautiful RetroCon, Pennsylvania. Very far from
Paradise, PA.
Very
Yes,
far.
Very far.
Very far from Paradise. We used to do these drive-in movie shows.
Yes, the pop-up drive-ins.
Pop-up drive-ins, and you and Sammy were there a lot.
Yeah, we saw quite a few of them. We saw The Bat. We saw, I think, House on Haunted Hill, The Tingler, Vincent Price Marathon. Really, I don't know.
We did these double features. They'd go all night, and you guys were in it to win it.
Yeah, we stayed till the end. Got a couple of door prizes. I got a motorized fire-breathing or smoke-breathing dragon.
Motorized
That
smoking
was
dragon.
cool.
The one I remember is a giant
The
inflatable
raft.
hot
Yeah,
dog.
hot dog, yes, a hot dog raft.
Yeah.
From Monsters Crash the Pajama Party.
Monsters Crash the Pajama Party.
And the Horror of Party Beach.
Two
Is that
classics.
correct? Yes, classics.
Nothing but the best.
Nothing but the
for our viewers.
Yes.
Yeah. So you, how did you win it? It
was a drawing. It was just a random drawing for the tickets.
Because I know that everyone dressed in pajamas too.
Yeah, we had our pajamas. Yeah, that was
Pajama-rama.
fun. Yeah, I went in my robe, and Sammy was in her pajamas and her fuzzy slippers.
I wish Sammy would get in here because she's so cute.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
She won't though.
She won't get on camera.
She's just going to
again.
stay over
Yes.
there. She's not going to come in here.
Nope. No,
All right.
she's not.
We're
She
just going to
can't hear
have
us
to
anyway.
imagine
Okay.
this very charming blonde with Jack here.
Yes.
But hopefully we'll do some more things like this
we'd
in the
love to
future.
see it, yeah.
And
That'd
it's
be great.
always great to bump into you
Yeah.
at events.
It's always fun seeing you.
Now you go to Salem, right?
Yeah, we go to Salem
every
year for Halloween.
How many years have you been going to Salem?
This will be our 15th year, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I understand that is
And,
just a whole
it's
like
just
world,
a
right?
madhouse. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's I don't know. There's the Hocus Pocus theme fans, and then you have the witch culture.
Yeah.
The Wiccan pagans go up there and congregate every year, and there's Harry Potter. There's a big Harry Potter following now.
Wow.
And of course, there's always the maritime history too. It's a really historical city.
We got to
right
get
on
up
the
to Salem,
seaside,
Aaron.
Yeah.
Maybe Sam and Jack can show us around when we get up
it's
there.
awesome. There's so many things to see. It's
Well,
really a cool town.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Meanwhile, at the International Science Conference...
All right, everyone. Please watch the screen for the tape message that has been beamed to us.
I am Commander Dolly, and I have been chosen by the Dark Emperor to take over the Earth. You had better surrender and hand over Solar Mac 1, or you'll be smashed to pieces, all of you. See for yourselves. Allied Council Headquarters became the coordinating center for resistance against me and the Dark Emperor.
Hey, look, there's a strange unidentified object showing up on the screen.
Right?
Look at our power. We have the strongest army in the universe. Our technology can even bring natural disasters to this Earth. All that will remain will be a wasteland. All that I have just shown you can happen to you right here if you don't do what I say. So, fools, you are left with no choice at all. Obey me or else you will die.
We will not bow to the threats of the evil Commander Dali. But now, I would like to ask our distinguished guest to say a few words. Dr. Sun?
The Dark Emperor has the ambition to conquer the entire universe. We have known about his evil intentions for years. We have, therefore, been doing our best to invent a weapon that would be powerful enough to defend us against him. Fortunately, we have developed the capability not only to defend ourselves, but to defeat the Dark Emperor. Let me show you. We have Zortech 2, Solar Mac 1, and Tiger SX3.
Are you sure that we can defeat the Dark Emperor with these?
Well, his army is very powerful. I will grant you that. but I am confident that we will ultimately be able to defeat him.
Gentlemen, we've been trying our best to persuade the scientists, but it's not that easy.
Our invasion must be achieved. As long as we work together, we can overcome any difficulty at all.
Gentlemen, it makes me very happy indeed to hear you say that we will be working together. If you are prepared to support me, then I can give you all the help you need.
Very good. Then I will supply you with all our latest weaponry.
Really? Really? Oh, that is wonderful news, my general. If you do that, then before long, that miserable little Earth will be in your hands. I can assure you of that.
Don't forget, you must succeed.
Don't worry, gentlemen. Sir, I shall definitely succeed, and when I do, I shall most certainly repay you many times over for your timely generosity.
However, we do have another problem. We must get rid of Dr. Sun. He still stands firmly in our way.
Get rid of Dr. Sun? Who's he?
He is the one who is in possession of the control program of the 3 dastardly Transformers, Solomech 1, Zortek 2, and Tiger SX3. He is our enemy.
So to get at the Transformers, we hit the one who controls them.
Not so simple. I tried to capture Dr. Sun, but he got away. You must remember, too, that the man who created Solomech 1 and Zortek 2 is our greatest enemy, and it is he who we must destroy. Professor Ardas and Dr. Sun have been trying to overthrow our government for years without success. Their latest attempt was a few years ago when they tried to beat us with the Transformer Solomech 1. But we were lucky and their attempt failed. Although they didn't defeat us, they did escape. When my lord, the Dark Emperor, decided to embark on this campaign to conquer the universe, he sent Commander Dali and me to capture this planet. Our mission is to invade the Earth and capture the Transformers, once and for all.
General Munn, I am certain that I can supply you with the information necessary to track down Professor Ardas and this Dr. Sun.
I know. That is why I called you here to come and see me. I need an Earth army to cooperate.
I'll do anything you want me to do, General Munn.
Commander, there is a satellite moon straight ahead of us.
Yes, and that satellite moon will very soon become part of our colony.
My commander, I've always been your loyal servant, and I have proven myself before. Give me the job.
My commander, I feel that I am the best qualified to handle this assignment.
Both of you have been loyal and faithful lieutenants to me. Lieutenant Saga, you can take the Super Shark. And Lieutenant Tim, I want you to take the Super Lynx. The one among the two of you who performs the best, I will request of the Dark Emperor to make ruler of the entire planet and inherit all the wealth there is on Earth.
Long live the Dark Emperor!
This, kids, is called a Scout Walker or a Chicken Walker.
Chicken Walker.
And you can call it an ATST, but for God's sakes, don't call the big ones an AT-AT.
That's right.
It's an AT-AT. You're going to out yourself as a newbie Star Wars fan if you say AT-AT.
I don't understand this AT-AT. They're AT-ATs.
AT-ATs, yes, or Imperial Walkers if you're nasty.
That's true.
But that's it. Those are the only acceptable terms.
He speaks the truth. And the Chicken Walker's cool.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Maybe Chewie's in there.
Is there an Ewok in there?
Oh, Chewie's in there.
We've shared spectacular adventures all over the galaxy, including on narrow escapes from the battlefields of the ice and the frost. Oh my! Now from Star Wars and the Empire Strikes Back comes Kenner's Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back Collection, a toy universe of heroes, villains, fantastic space vehicles, and faraway galaxies. I was just getting to that. Here's the Rebel transport that holds up to 42 action figures. Astounding. Look, it's AT-AT. All-terrain armored transport. Easy, Chewbacca. And that's a Scout Walker, another favorite of Darth Vader's. That's Slave One with Frozen Han Solo. And this is Hot Wampas, the snow beast with Tonton from the Ice Planet. Remember, parents, there's only one Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back collection from Kenner.
I've never seen those pound puppies before. Are they new? Yeah, and they're so lonely. Let's rescue them.
Pound puppies each sold separately.
You're so huggable.
They're very playful.
Good catch, Sparky.
And for $3.50 more, you can send for a name tag, stickers, and owner certificate.
Now you're really one of the family.
Pound puppy, you're my one and only puppy love.
2 new puppies from the Pound Puppies collection, each sold separately from Tonga.
What could be more terrifying than being Cop and Hot Rod stranded on an alien planet battling the merciless Sharktacons?
We say, find friends today!
Transformers, for the meets the eye.
Meet the Sharktacons!
Autobots never faced an evil force. We're sent the terror of the Sharktacons, the Transformers.
The Transformers, each sold separately from Hasbro.
We're here with the Cybertronic Spree. There are robots that also are things that are also a band.
We have many forms.
Yes.
Rockin' Out is our finest.
Their final form is Rocking Out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So you guys were out late last night, weren't you?
Yeah, we're rolling through the nation, rocking out far and wide, and we're having a blast doing it.
Well, they're going to come to your town and help you party down.
I love that. Yeah, that's exactly
That's Grand Funk Railroad.
Oh, that's Grand Funk Railroad. Sorry.
Well, no, I would like to Grand Funk Railroad. Yeah, we got Astro Train. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys were in both of our RetroCon episodes. The, what is it? Return of the Dinosaurs and Return of the Space Transformers. We got both of those, and you guys are in both.
Are we making a trilogy now? Is that what's happening?
This might be the trilogy right now.
Heck yeah. I love trilogies.
Yeah, the third one's always the best, right? Next to the fifth one. The fifth one's always really
Is the fifth one the best?
Fifth one's usually when it gets really good.
Okay, well, we'll come back a few more times. That's all right. This one could be the mulligan, right? With the one where they're like, oh, they're puppets.
Yeah, the Ewoks show up. Ewoks.
The Ewoks show up. Yeah, there's always like weird tree people in the third one. Why is that?
Earth. It's like an Earth thing.
That seems like a slam towards Earth people.
You know what? No, Earth is the best planet in the solar system. You ever try party on Mars? No, the only one who wants to party on Mars is Elon Musk, and he can stay there.
So what's new for you guys? You have do you have an EP or something, or no?
You know, for the first time ever, we have written an entire full-length album of our own original material. Yeah, we were inspired by all of the incredible art and culture that Earth has, and we finally said, let's do it. I mean, it wasn't even our decision. Earthlings were like, hey, you guys should write your own songs. I think it's time. And so we did, and we have a new record out. We call it Ravage.
Ravage! And how do they get Ravage?
Rumble?
You can download Ravage for a pretty decent price on Bandcamp.com.
A good investment.
Hey, I wasn't finished talking.
Okay, all right, sorry, Rumble.
If you go to the Cybertronic Spree.bandcamp.com, you will see Ravage available to listen to and purchase, and sometimes there's physical editions as well. You can also listen to Ravage on a streaming platform of your choice, even though none of that money comes back to the band. So that's kind of sad, but I do like that people out there are listening to our music. Now, if you do want to support the band, make sure to show up to the shows, visit the merch table, throw us a few bucks. It costs a lot to put this all together, and we could really use your help, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
That was the most articulate I think I've ever heard a cassette.
I was very impressed with that. He didn't have to be wound up with a pencil or anything.
Hot Rod's only saying that because he normally ignores me when I start talking.
What?
Anyhow, you guys are the best. I feel like you guys are one of the highlights of RetroCon. one of my most favorite novelty bands of all time. And it's always, what?
What is a novelty band?
Yeah, that sounds like a slight.
Is it a slight? Well,
Look,
we'll talk about it. All right, we'll talk about it.
We're trying.
I read novels.
Not to be judged by our appearances.
All right. Oh, I meant that as a compliment. How about my favorite?
This close to death.
How
man.
about my favorite robot? How about my favorite robot band?
Oh, that's good. That's nice. There's not too many of those, but I'll take it.
I mean, Daft Punk won a Grammy, and I'd rather be talking to you guys.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. We love Daft Punk.
Okay. So I think that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, it's better.
Smooth things over. Diplomaticons.
You can just take that question again and edit that out, so no one will ever know.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
No one will ever know how close to death you came.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll take it from the top. Okay. We're okay. Okay, you guys are my favorite robot band of all time.
Oh, thanks. You're too nice. Too nice.
Yeah.
Well, I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. You got to check out the Cybertronic Spree. They're more than meets the eye.
Yeah, we'll create suspicion and enmity among all the countries on Earth. The alliance will break up very soon.
Hey, Pete, what's going on? Wow!
Look at the radar. They're all around us.
It's an invasion. We must launch a counterattack.
We're going to report this right away. Call the defense crew and hurry!
We're under attack!
Captain, a fleet of spaceships are approaching. Contact the Earth Defense Crew to start up the Star Wars system. Get back to your positions right away. Turn on the self-defense precaution radar.
Captain.
What is it?
I can't seem to get the signal through. Something is jamming our transmission here.
Well, try again.
Earth Defense Base calling satellite station.
Contact the defense crew. Get the missiles ready and prepare to launch.
Captain, I received an emergency signal from the defense base. A satellite station was just hit by a missile from an unknown source. It was totally destroyed.
We don't even know who our enemies are. Huh? What do you want here?
Captain, we just detected a fleet of spacecraft approaching the atmosphere above China.
They're within our firing range. We'd better launch a missile.
Huh? Look, our target's disappeared. Where's our missile headed now? It's headed straight for China.
Are you serious? A missed launch is headed for China?
Yes, sir, but don't you worry. We still have time to intercept it with a Patriot 27.
Then go do it! Go do it now!
Yes, sir. Right away.
I protest! I protest! I protest! America launched a missile against my nation! Huh?
Shut up, William. Put your shoe back on. You're stinking up the General Assembly.
This rancor is getting us nowhere, gentlemen. May I please say a few words?
I am here to listen to the explanation, and it better be a good one.
He can't say anything unless you keep your mouth shut.
Oh, if we can't find a solution, we'll all be torn apart. The computer functions with a certain kind of, Doctor. Dr. Bruno, excuse me, but has there been any word yet?
Nothing yet.
Then I must apologize for my nation's mistake.
You must continue to work on the energy supply vessel day and night. As soon as it is completed, we will have our own source of power. We won't have to depend on the Union for our energy. Only then will we be in control of everything, from nuclear weapons to digital watches. All the beings in this galaxy must be under my control, and I will settle for nothing less.
Awaiting your command.
Go and check out the progress on the central power vessel. It must be finished on time, or else we face the distinct possibility of being punished by the Dark Emperor.
All right, keep up the pressure. We must keep attacking at all costs. We can't give Lieutenant Tim any chance of winning this battle.
Lieutenant Saga is going to attack. We cannot give him the chance to win this battle. We must be the ones to conquer the enemy. Everyone to their battle stations at once. Prepare to attack and fire the missiles right now.
Sir, the enemy, they're attacking! What do you mean the enemy is attacking? Are you certain? I didn't hear any precautionary alert sounded. You must be out of your mind. Huh? Ah! Everyone take cover immediately!
Fire. It doesn't even faze them.
How can you expect to win the battle with those primitive weapons? Your puny little laser cannon are nothing compared to my anti-navigation system. Activate!
Yes, Captain, activating now.
Now let's see you try and get out of this one.
My controls won't respond!
Neither will mine! What's happening? I'm completely helpless!
Emergency! Prepare to eject now!
Don't waste any more time. Destroy everything!
This is Mr. Lobo, and I am here with the very talented and fascinating Adam Wyeth, who of course we met for the very first time right here at RetroCon in the infamous costume contest sequence. Mr. Lobo almost caused a Dinobot apocalypse because I interfered with Grimlock's performance in the costume contest. And I'm here with Adam Wyeth, who created that Grimlock costume. Hi, Adam. How are you doing?
Hi, Mr. Lobo.
It's great to see you.
It's great to see you, too.
I love RetroCon, don't you?
Yeah.
You try to come every year?
Yep, certainly do.
You have other costumes in mind for the future, don't you?
Yes, I definitely do.
Awesome.
Gonna have to stay tuned for that.
We'll have to stay tuned for that. And speaking of stay tuned, you want to take us out to a commercial?
Sure.
Okay.
You're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.
Cobra the enemy. Don't let Cobra Commander get away.
G.I. Joe!
It's Cobra Commander. He's stealing our missiles. Well, get him, rock and roll. Here comes Grand Slam.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero.
We saved the missiles, but you gotta get up early to catch Cobra.
Cobra Commander and G.I. Joe figures and equipment each sold separately from Hasbro.
Like you, I love to shred. But even a hardcore skate punk like myself eats it sometimes.
I was hella f***ed up. I was tripping balls.
Even if you were hella f***ed up or tripping balls, I can help. I am not a poser. I really mean that. I am not a poser. I'm Rad Abrams, skateboard attorney.
Rad was so cool. He got me off when I ollied that lady's baby, and he got me these Tide Pods.
What in the hell does he want these for?
Yo, Internet.
Don't delay. Call Rad Abrams and Associates today. Look for our ad in Pressure Magazine.
Follow me on Instagram. Later days, brothers.
They're the A-Team.
You know they're soldiers of fortune.
They're the A-Team.
Helping people in need. You can pretend that you're Hannibal, Murdoch, or Face, or maybe B.A. Baracus. You know each one is an ace. Each is sold separately with rifle and gear. If there's trouble to face, you know the A-Team's here.
They're the A-Team.
The A-Team, Murdoch, Hannibal, Face, and B.A. Baracus. Each is sold separately by the Loop.
Welcome back to Cinema Insomnia. We don't like to get political on the show very much, but we have a rare opportunity to interview one of the presidential hopefuls who is running, always running, constantly running.
Running? I'm not running, I'm winning. I will always win.
Always win. And you've chosen Destro as your running mate?
Yes. He's been my longtime ally in the domination of the world.
Hopefully he'll work better than the Weather Dominator.
Don't bring up the Weather Dominator. Ever.
All right. Sorry, Cobra Commander.
That was a disaster. A natural disaster that should never have happened.
Definitely a natural disaster.
Yes.
Why don't you tell the good folks at home why that hardworking American people should vote for a terrorist?
I am not a terrorist. Where did you hear that from? Who told you?
I'm sorry.
The common man.
Common man.
And I am here for the common people. I love the people. You will love me. Vote for Cobra, and that is final.
Vote for Cobra. A vote for Cobra is what? A dreadnought in every pot, right? Something
Not
like
those
that.
filthy guys. Oh wait, no. Yes. The dreadnoughts are loyal, wonderful people. Very, very fine people from the swamp.
Now,
you will get grape donuts, or grape soda and donuts. Excuse me. Yes, grape soda and donuts.
You do have a bit of a heart. I noticed that a lot of the donations for your pins and your vote for Cobra badges and stuff, they all go to a good, worthy cause. Matching veterans with animals. Did you want to say something about that?
Yes, Canines for Warriors. We love Canines for Warriors and all the donations that we take from you lovely people out there who supports them. And we do it every year, every convention, and it is a wonderful charity. Please, when you come see us, don't hesitate to donate.
So whenever you're at a convention and you see the finest set up, you will be able to support this worthy cause. So that's actually kind of heartwarming. One other thing I wanted to comment on, some of your posters and things say, "Make America Great Again." I mean, isn't that someone else's slogan?
It was mine first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Cobra Commander. All right, well, I'm convinced. I know how I'm voting this year. Vote for Cobra Commander.
Vote for me. A vote for the world. Vote for Cobra!
Stand by for launch.
All systems ready.
Fire both main engines. Where are the flames coming from? Come out and fight like a robot!
We can activate the infra camera, then we can see him.
Activate the infra camera!
What's going on?
This must be some kind of a trick.
What's happening to us?
Look, hold on!
Oh my gosh!
Let me try to flip.
Oh no, he's in front of us.
Let's get out of here before he attacks!
Better do something quick, he's getting closer.
Hurry, activate our last weapon!
We must give him everything we've got. All right, moon phase missile, fire!
Enemies in front of us. Ready for battle.
He's had it.
I'll get this one.
It's a gigantic battleship. We've been losing the war. The Dark Empire's army has destroyed our space frontier lines of resistance. We cannot allow the situation to get any worse.
Professor, I'm well trained. Let me join in the war.
I assign you to be captain of Tiger SX-3. Save the Earth.
Yes, Professor, I accept your assignment.
Good luck to all of you.
Tiger SX-3, ready to launch. Check all systems.
I've never really been involved in a real aerial battle. I'm pretty nervous. I hope everything will be all right.
This is a pretty important mission that we have. We must overcome our fears and perform our best on the battlefield.
Okay, all systems are ready, energy level up, and all weapons are armed.
Tiger SX-3 is ready, awaiting final command.
Open the hatch. Tiger SX-3 set to enter. We're ready to go.
We're leaving the atmosphere. Better check the air pressure, Sally.
Air pressure normal and all systems are go.
Good. Report our heading, Rock.
We're heading right into battle with the Dark Emperor's army.
Rock, overcome your fear. Remember the Tiger SX-3 is unbeatable.
Oh, I certainly hope so.
Have confidence in yourself. It's the only difference between victory and defeat.
Well, if I wasn't confident, I wouldn't be here at all, you know.
Because they didn't supply you with any human meat to eat.
Nope. I'm very sad.
It's now time once again to resurrect our snack bar segment with a hey, don't finger my food, with a meal based on the excitement of tonight's feature, Space Thunder Kids. At the green room, the celebrities have been provided with a healthy lunch. This is called, you've heard of the side salad? This is called a sad salad.
Is it fleshies in there?
No, there's no fleshy.
The fleshy bits?
No fleshy
Can I go get
bits.
one? Do you need some?
They should have provided you with a. You told them you had special diet, right?
I did.
And
I've got barbecue sauce. You want to put barbecue sauce in
I guess I could put my finger in it and then you could dine.
I could do that.
But I'll need my fingers to work my salad first. Let's see if I can get in here. The cool thing about this is that when you're done with your salad, you've got like a force field prison for your action figures when you're all done. Let's see here. This is ranch dressing.
I'm choking right now. Sorry.
You're choking. Sally's got the zombie virus. And I guess I'm going to have it soon too.
Something's trying to get back out again.
All right, so there's the ranch dressing. So that's provided for free. Don't put any bar. No, I don't. Well, it might.
Dip your finger in there so I can chew on something. I'm starving.
All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna need my fingers first. Then you can have at it.
Are you sure there were no fleshies in the green room? Because I looked around. They had all fleshy food.
There was a couple of actors that looked like they might be cooperative.
They're tired, a little slow moving.
Yeah,
You have to catch them quick. No one would miss them, maybe.
They're only famous people. No one would miss them.
People.
So you just mix the dressing into your sad salad. Hey, don't. You mix the dressing into your sad salad.
Is there
quite
any
simply.
fleshy in this? Wait a minute.
No fleshy in here. I thought there'd be fleshy in it, but looks like all the fleshy's been taken out.
It's fleshy free.
So I guess why don't you find something sad and pathetic during tonight's intermission? Ow, owie, owie.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock.
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, rock.
7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, rock.
We're gonna rock.
around the clock tonight. Well, the clock strikes 1, 3, and 4. And have some more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock in the pale daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Bump a bump, bump a bump, bump up.
Oh, Sally, your Alf doll looks really sick.
I know. Skelly Cat told me that this was Alf. Is this Alf?
I don't think so.
Really? He's got big eyes.
He doesn't look well.
Cat.
Alf
likes cats, right? Wait, he eats cats.
He eats cats. He
eats so many cats he turned into a cat.
He says he hates Mondays.
Do you hate Mondays? He hates Mondays and Wednesdays because this is a special Alf cat.
I think this one hates every day.
I think, this hates its own existence.
I'm actually starting to hate it a little bit too.
I'm really, I don't know. I think Skelly Cat would love this as a companion, but I'm not sure. It might depress my Skelly Cat.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave them alone together.
Skelly Cat's already, non-existent. I don't think it could get any more non-existent or if it got really sad.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. This seems like what happens when you buy Garfield on Wish.
I think so.
Yeah. Is it from movie 47?
Peekaboo.
Do you remember that movie 47?
Peekaboo. Yeah, he just kind of does a little look like that, doesn't he? Peekaboo.
I don't know. Anyway, I guess I just got to get away from it. Oh,
he's sad. He's a happy sad though.
The things that we were working on, and no change, they cool on the bar when the light gets in your heart. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way, never love me. Rain keeps falling, you now. Will you recognize me? Call my name, don't walk on by. Rain keeps falling now. Don't you try to pretend it's my goodwill, when in the end I won't harm you or touch your defensive insecurity. Oh no, don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing and you know it, baby. Going to take us apart. I'll put us back together in heart, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on the line, will you call my name? As you walk on the line, or will you walk away? station. And now RetroCon, who you gonna be? Who you call my name?
This is Mr. Lobo, and I'm here with the team at Rat Stash. How are things going?
Great. This is exciting here.
It's
I love
busy,
it.
huh?
You know what? I always come on a Sunday. I've never come on a Saturday, so Saturdays is crazy.
Did you see any cool toys today?
I did. I got some Ronald McDonald toys, so I'm very excited for that.
What about you? See anything interesting?
Oh, of course. I'm a big DC collector, so I found a lot of stuff out there.
Awesome. Very
Yes, sir.
cool. There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of action figures, a lot of toys, stuff from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s.
We made one run to the car already, so.
Oh wow. You guys are hardcore, I know.
Oh yeah, we save up all year for this.
Are you getting some content for your channel too?
We are. Yep. Yeah, we are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent.
It's hard to video because it's like that dog in that movie Up, squirrel.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm constantly
There's a lot of distractions everywhere.
Yes. Exactly.
So how do we find you?
So we are on YouTube, we are on Instagram and Facebook, and we also have 2 brick and mortar stores. One at Slatington Marketplace and one at Collector's Bazaar in Quakertown.
Excellent. You guys want to say you're not dreaming, you're watching Cinema Insomnia?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2. You're not dreaming, you're watching Cinema Insomnia.
I'm running away from home. My parents are mean. Where will you go? I'm not sure, but I'll show them.
That's right. You'll show them how mean you can be. Bumblebee. Isn't it better to try to solve problems instead of running away from them?
Maybe I could try talking to my parents again.
Yeah, tell them how you feel. And remember, running away leads nowhere.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
What the hell?
G.I. Joe!
Cinema Insomnia now returns you to our feature presentation.
Oh, Brian, come here. Come here for a second. Yeah, hi, how are you? Good to see you. There's Aaron right there. Yeah. So, we are here with our good friend, Brian Price of Bad Anime Bad, right? And you, of course, have been delving into the worst of the worst, the worst of the best of the worst?
The worst of the animation industry.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A very low bar.
A very low bar. And you've got a milestone coming up, right?
Yeah, 25 years coming up next year. 25 years of Bad Anime Bad.
Wow,
So,
and how do they find you?
I actually got co-opted with some other people to do it for the first time at RetroCon in 2001.
Oh,
yes.
Cool.
The year Baltimore was exploding.
Wow. Okay. Then probably you know everything there is to know about Space Thunder Kids.
Well, it's on my list, but I haven't done it yet.
Never mind then.
We're in a real bad situation. I hope the Earth Defense Base will send out a team to rescue us. I'm sure that they have. But we have got to hold on until they are able to get here. I want you to send out the emergency signal again to get their attention.
This is Earth Defense Division 12. We are retreating. We are retreating. Over.
Professor told us this mission was going to be difficult, but look what happened. We just smashed 2 of the Empire's warplanes. It was a piece of cake, but now I'm bored. I don't know what to do. I'm really bored.
Hey, Rod, don't be too happy too soon. We still haven't met the Dark Emperor's whole army. Look, 2 Empire interceptors are behind us. Get ready to fight. Rock, they're all yours. Don't let me down.
Ah, right.
Sally, activate the computer sensors. Identify what that is in front of us, please.
The computer shows an extremely dangerous asteroid zone.
I know how to shake those Empire interceptors. We get into the asteroid zone and they'll have to retreat.
Tom, you're going to be crazy. Going in there will be suicide.
Tiger SX3 is really tough. I'll send Super Shark with an iron ball, and Super Lynx with the Thunder Axe, and both must attack together. Super Shark to action! Super Lynx to action! Super Shark and Super Lynx surround Tiger SX3. Attack! Attack! And destroy those Thunder Kids!
They're coming. Watch out for the axe and ball.
Now's the showdown. Attack!
Ships!
Ships, you say? Where are they? Where are they coming from? Who dares to approach us?
They're Earth defense troops, sir.
Leave them for Captain Sulu. Now attack!
Was some kid at another toy show shot him across the room and he scratched his...
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
He's got wheels on his feet, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There he is. He invented those skates that pop out of your shoes.
That's exactly
so
right.
This is a beautiful Shogun Warriors. They had Mazinga and was it Guy King? And there were a series of, they did them in metal and then they did them in plastic. Mattel had the license to make the big ones in plastic. I had Mazinga. The kid across the street had this Godzilla here. And what was great about him is he had this fire tongue.
Is Godzilla and his ugly tongue. Is he friend or foe? You decide.
Yeah, awesome. And yeah, thank you for showing me that. I think we actually have the commercial for the original Shogun Warrior collection on 16 millimeter. Let's take a break and check that out.
The Shogun Warriors. Guy King with rocket boosters. Great Mazinga with rocket launcher.
Look, it's Godzilla!
Is he friend or foe? You can decide.
Wow.
Launch his claw. Imagine his breath is a blast of fire.
Good warning!
The large Shogun Warriors and Godzilla. They're ready to strike when you are. The Shogun Warriors, Great Mazinga, Guy King, and Godzilla, each sold separately. Accessories not for use with smaller Shogun Warriors from Mattel.
The time has come for a new force. We are soldiers of honor. Warriors of courage. Champions of freedom. We are not just men. We are Cobra.
Now, slithering out from the depths of Snake Mountain, the Snake Men, the lowest form of evil. Ratlor's evil head strikes Tongue Lashor, whose evil tongue lashes.
Snake, I'm ready for him!
But is He-Man ready for their King Hiss? When his skin comes off, his evil comes out. King Hiss, Tongue Lashor, and Ratlor, new from the Masters of the Universe, each sold separately from Mattel.
And now it's time for our lucky Reel 7 girl, the girl chosen by you, the loyal Insomniacs out there. Oh, just come right on through. No, it's all right. We're not professionals. Just come right on through. The girl chosen by you, the loyal Insomniacs out there, to introduce the next reel of tonight's movie and hopefully boost ratings with males age 18 to 24 in the latter part of our program. So, hello, tell us a little bit about yourself, lucky Reel 7 girl.
Hi, about me or about what I'm wearing?
You.
My name is Natasha.
Hi, Natasha.
Hi, I'm from Brooklyn.
Whoa.
I have been cosplaying for about 15 years. I've been coming to RetroCon since its inception. It's one of my favorite shows, and it's definitely a place where you get a little more love for the nostalgia costumes. This is Tiamat from Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, awesome.
I like the cartoon a lot, but you can also see Tiamat in the game module, so she's a pretty famous monster. She's always been my favorite since I was 6.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I love it.
Thank you.
Would you like to show us the wings?
I would love to. Am I clear? I don't want to take any
so,
unsuspecting humans out.
Whoa. Boy, that's fantastic. Well, we love seeing all the costumes, and I think you look fabulous.
Thank you.
And would you mind introducing the next reel of tonight's
Not
movie?
at all.
Okay, looking right into the camera.
Okay.
Let them have it.
Cinema Insomnia presents Reel 7 of Space Thunder Kids.
And it's over there.
Captain, Alliance troops are coming from all directions. We're awaiting your orders.
That's good. I've been waiting for them for a long time. Send the 2 squads of interceptors to attack.
General, the Dark Empire sent out a huge force of fighters to attack us.
Stay calm and set the laser cannon to maximum force and fire.
General, their missiles are too powerful. We can't take much more of this.
They outnumber us by too much. We're no match for them.
General, is there anything else we can do, huh? Tell me.
I just don't know. We've done absolutely everything we could think of now.
You can't beat me. Destroy them so Saga can take Tiger SX-3.
SX-3 has destroyed Super Shock. He might come after us now. Retreat! Retreat!
They're trying to escape. We can't let them go. We must destroy them completely.
Destroy all of the Alliance troops. Don't even let one escape with his life. Ultra laser cannon.
Hey, pal, don't fall asleep. You gotta watch the radar screen. Hey, something just showed up on the screen. Check the visual. The Dark Empire!
Everyone in position at your battle stations! We're now on red alert! It's time to launch our offensive right now! Solar Mach 1, separate!
Miss Wendy, check this out. This is the Empire Strikes Back sketchbook that I picked up today, and I thought you'd think this is really cool.
I do. I think it's lovely.
They've got some snow troopers in here, early concepts of the snow troopers. So check this out. There's a whole chapter on snow trooper costumes.
Wow.
And then this early one here, he looks like a samurai.
He does.
And then there's these guys here with the kind of gas mask on the front.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought those were pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
I'll just borrow that. Thank you.
You're going to borrow?
You're going
to borrow this. All right.
She needs
so
it.
We're here with Miss Wendy Soes. This is Mr. Lobo, Sally the Zombie Cheerleader. Miss Wendy, of course, is one of our warriors. One of our spirit warriors.
We fear her and love her at the same time.
She has assisted Mr. Lobo on many adventures, and she's vending here today at RetroCon. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Good.
It's going good.
Very good.
I wish it would go better. I want this all gone.
Yeah, come and get it.
Come and buy everything.
I got a couple of things. I lightened the load a little bit. I got your Jetsons car.
Yeah, you did. Yes.
And a couple of Godzilla, awesome Godzilla videos.
Ooh. Well, you were nice enough to drop off some Andy Caps.
The hot fry. I'm the connection for the hot fries.
The hot fry connection?
Yeah, the hot fry.
That's a whole new episode now.
Yes, that's right.
Mr. Lobo, the hot fries adventure.
I'm just gonna start selling hot fries out of the back of a van. That's my new business model.
That's your side gig.
A side hustle.
Hard by day, hot fry deliver at night.
That's right. Got your red hots right here, and a cap on the bag.
Try before you buy, my brother. So, Miss Wendy.
Yes, sir.
You got a score today too with an autograph, right?
I have friends in mediocre places.
Oh.
One of my friends is
You
helping
too?
Yes. I have a friend who's helping out Lance Guest from The Last Starfighter.
Oh, yeah.
But he
I wanna
also
talk to
was
him.
in Jaws the Revenge.
Wow. So Lance Guest killed the franchise.
We love the movie.
Autograph of Lance Guest. The kiss of death of every franchise.
He was Mike Brody. He was the biologist. He went toe-to-toe with a 25-foot mechanical shark.
You know, Lance is a pretty handsome guy.
I saw.
Yeah, he's still looking good.
Why don't you use your power host abilities and get him to this table to say hi?
I will. I will send him over here. We'll hose him down and wrap him up in a nice bow.
Oh, see. This is why we're friends, okay? This is why we're
we
friends.
got you, Miss Wendy. Yeah. Sally will incapacitate him and
That's right.
help
I'll
drag him
give it
over.
back when you bring me
I'll
the
help
goods.
you. I'll drag him over here, and if he doesn't say hello, I'll hug him.
Yeah.
I'll threaten to hug him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
I love this idea.
Yes. And she hugs with her teeth.
We got Ocean's 3 happening right here at RetroCon.
It's the plan. It's the plan. Yes. Operation Lance Extraction.
There we go.
I like that.
Sounds like a plan.
Cinema Insomnia. We'll be right back.
Jaws is the game where you try to fish out what's in the jaws of the great white shark.
I'm going for the camera. Made it.
But be careful, because if you remove the wrong piece, the jaws will get you. And you're out. Jaws, it's you against the great white shark and each other from Ideal.
Advanced Dungeons & Dragons action figures. A world where adventures never end. You control warriors with battle-matic arms that fight grim sword.
There's no escape from my evil dungeon.
Strongheart,
Escape is near.
Mandoom, and Metaflame. With battle-matic arms and shield shooters.
Once again, good triumphs over evil. For now.
Advanced Dungeons & Dragons action figures with battle-matic features from LJN.
Hey, your parents were in an accident. Get in, I'll take you to them.
Don't go. I guess I shouldn't.
Who was that?
I don't know. She said Vicky's parents were in an accident.
Well, just don't do what a stranger says. Check it out with an adult you know.
Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Sally, be careful. Don't get it too close. This is the battle cruiser, the Micronauts battle cruiser.
Wow.
And it's got this here is its remote control to make it go forward or backward or stop.
Nice.
And then over here,
I don't have any of those.
Is like
I just go forward.
You just go.
And backward.
Yes. You just basically make it go in a circle. And then look, he's got an escape pod.
He shoot away.
And then look at these.
Oh my God. As he buys the toy.
I don't have $95, sir or madam, or whatever the case may be. You don't mind that I am destroying this. Wow,
You are
this is
absolutely
incredible.
destroying it.
This is so cool. But I'll have to go through all the parts in the studio and see if I have enough to get all this.
And you can take these off. These are guns, too.
Yeah,
They're
they are.
guns. We need to get Mr. Lobo away from the toys. He's worse than me.
You just got to get Micronauts into the equation. I wish Micronaughty were here. You could take her for a ride.
Yeah.
All right. Cinema Insomnia now returns to Space Thunder Kids.
Solar Mech 1 is destroying all of our ships, one after another. We had better store up all our power and give them an all-out coordinated attack. All fighters retreat. Laser cannon ready to fire.
They're going! Solomec 1, rejoin! Super Laser Light Sword!
Microelectric interference force field ready to release now. Maximize energy release now. Yes. Now we're teaching the Solar Mech 1 team a real lesson they won't forget. Cannon fire ready. I want to destroy them completely.
I detect a magnetic storm coming at us, Captain.
Magnetic storm?
Yes, and it's approaching at incredible speed. We had better leave.
All right, then, we'll leave. We're retreating. Listen, we're retreating. Everyone retreat to the planetary base.
You want to fight, then you're going to get one good fight. Everyone in a position. We're going to strike back at Solar Mech 1. The laser cannon is doesn't work against him. Use another weapon.
That's the only weapon we've got. We should call Super Lynx to deal with them.
All right, Super Lynx, go for it. We retreat. Super Lynx, attack and fire! Use the titanium wrist razors!
Townsend Coleman, you've done some amazing voices. My favorite is the Tick.
Yes.
Keen.
I mean,
all right, my friend. Well, you'd make a mighty fine sidekick.
I mean that must have been a dream to do a character like that.
Yeah, it was. It's probably my favorite show I've ever done.
Did you hear that?
No, what?
I said I had a tick on my leg once.
Yes, I think I remember that episode.
I can still see the mark. Yes.
That was me. Yes, sorry for the bother.
Now, that was what, early 90s or
1993 is when we started recording it. It aired. It premiered. Actually, it'll be 30 years this coming Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Exactly 30 years, yeah.
What an incredible show. I think the source material was so good that because every version of it has been good.
Yeah,
like
thank you.
But the animated version was so breakthrough when it came out.
Yeah.
Because the humor was almost a little too sophisticated for kids, but not adult enough to be like an adult cartoon. It seemed like they had trouble placing that cartoon initially.
Yeah, I think maybe the mistake that Fox made way back when was trying to keep it on Saturday mornings as a kid's show. If they had put it on Sunday nights next to The Simpsons, I think maybe it might have had, a few more years in it.
I agree with you. Yeah. Okay, idea men, what's the big idea? I thought if we stole a bunch of money, we wouldn't have to work anymore.
You guys are busy. You guys are busy talking, and Sally's over here thinking brains.
Sally wants to do brains. Okay, you have a question, Miss Retro Talk.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that I'm glad I don't got too many brains, or I'd be in trouble.
That's right. I select my brains very carefully.
Uh-oh. Yeah. She likes turtle brains.
Turtle brains.
Turtle brains.
Wow.
Turtle dogs, turtle wax,
of course, you're Michelangelo also.
Turtle shells.
Michelangelo,
turtle
indeed.
Shells.
Cowabunga, dude.
That's so different than the Tick. Like
I know.
Those guys would never hang out.
It's like totally different. Oh, no, they'd hang out.
Oh, yeah?
Trust me. Oh, yeah. They would have a blast.
All right, here's a question. What would Michelangelo do if he ran into a zombie?
What would Michelangelo do if he ran into a zombie? I'm sure you've been asked that question 1,000 times.
1,000 times.
Yeah, he might look at the zombie and say, I wonder if I wonder if that'd be good on pizza.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you're already dead, right?
Doesn't matter.
All we got to do is warm you up.
Yeah, room temperature, we're not so good.
No, there you go.
How did you get into doing voices?
I actually, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio originally, and was on the
You're
radio.
from Cleveland, Ohio?
Cleveland!
I was born in Akron.
No way.
Akron, Ohio, yeah.
Yeah, well, so I was on the radio for 10 years in Cleveland, and one of those years was actually in Akron.
Well, what year was it?
1978.
Well, I would have been 7 years old, so I was probably listening to it.
Yeah.
I've been to Cleveland.
And you left.
And I left. I got out.
Right through, one side to the other.
Yeah,
So anyway, I started in radio.
You know who else got?
Oh, that's
You
awesome.
know who else was in voice acting that was living in the Akron area at one point? It's Greg Berg that did the Muppet
Oh, I know.
Babies.
We worked at the same radio station.
He actually was the snowman at Chapel Hill Mall. Do you remember Chapel Hill Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Totally.
was the snowman there.
Do you know Jimmy?
The voice of the snowman.
Yeah, no, listen, I did an overnight promotion at the Chapel Hill Mall.
Oh, wow.
But Greg, I was doing morning drive at that same radio station
Oh,
that
wow.
Greg was working weekends at.
You would. I want to get off this video before I make a change, but you wouldn't recognize the area now. A lot of
I'm
those
sure.
malls are going out because everything's online now.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
This is what happens whenever Lobo puts me in a video, but it's true. It's
You
just
see-
the whole area's
You see
changed.
Professor Lobo, what is it? Something
Mr. Lobo.
Mr. Lobo.
Mr. Lobo.
The whole area
I'm a
has
horror movie
changed.
host, so I'm like a Goulardi.
He's gonna have to,
there
he's
you
gonna
go.
have to edit that.
Yeah.
I put it in Cleveland terms for you, so
Oh
you
my gosh!
get it.
Growing up when I was a kid,
Yeah.
watching Goulardi every Friday night, that was
Oh
the
yeah,
best.
my
Turn
dad.
blue. Yeah.
My dad used
Scratch
to watch
glass,
Big
climb
Chuck
walls.
and Little John.
You what?
Big Chuck and Little
John. Yeah,
I've been
for
on their
sure.
set.
Yeah, you've been on their set?
I have years
I
ago.
can't
wow,
believe
now
you
see,
guys
there's
know all
something else
these
to talk about
characters. This is
that.
So
great.
when you're a horror host, you know all the other horror hosts.
That's true.
Kind of how it works.
Sally's a
Yeah.
horror host. I'm a horror host. This is going to be in the middle of a late night movie at
All
some
right,
point.
so you know that Big Chuck and Little John. For those that remember it, we know it too.
That's right.
I mean, that used to be kind of a grand tradition where you'd have the late night movie and then you'd have whatever
Sure.
character
Yeah.
you know, hosting it. Every market had their guy.
Yeah, well, you know, Goulardi, I mean, that was Ernie Anderson.
Ernie
He was the voice of ABC for years.
First
and-
voice guy to make $1 million a year.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you know all that.
I do.
All right.
I'm a fan of Ernie.
Yeah, Ernie
yeah.
blew up one of my models, a model of the creature
Oh.
when he was Goulardi.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
on Channel 8 in Cleveland.
Yeah, if he wasn't blowing up Froggy, he was blowing up like somebody's
yep.
models, right?
That's
That
right.
somebody sent in.
That's right.
That's incredible. That's
Yeah.
incredible that you got to see him do his thing.
Oh, yeah. Growing
and-
up watching him. was
And then he
excellent.
was so good that, you know, LA was calling and then he came out and did his voice thing. And was that
Sure
similar to
thing.
you?
That would no, not in the same fashion. No.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Ernie worked with Tim Conway down at Channel 8, and I think Tim was a news director down there, and Ernie, of course, was the booth announcer for the station. But no, you know, I was 10 years on the radio in Cleveland, and I was doing a lot of theater, a lot of musicals and stuff at the time. And when I turned 30, I just decided, you know, it was time to be done with radio and do something else. And so I set my sights either on New York or LA, and I chose LA and went out there right
Wow.
after the Olympics of '84 and
Wow.
found a place to live. And 2 weeks later, I was living there.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I, you know, obviously we know you for The Tick and for, you know, Michelangelo. Are there other voices that you do that you're proud of that you're, you know, you'd want to highlight, or things that you did voice-wise that was fun?
Well, golly, let's see here.
Hey, is it okay if I cut out for a minute? Let you guys see this?
Yeah, I
the
got a
list.
Thank
few.
you for the
So,
list.
No, absolutely.
so we've got the
Thank you,
Tick,
Rose.
You're
we got
welcome.
Michelangelo.
We can't do this. We can't do this
We
without
got
Rose.
Gobo from
Yeah, I just
Fraggle
have to
Rock.
run out for a
We
minute.
got Gem from Hologram.
Oh, wait,
Gem and
let's-
we got Rive from Gem and the Holograms. We got Sentinel Prime from Transformers Animated. I was the voice of the 7-Up Spot.
Oh my gosh.
I was Scott on Teen Wolf.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was Waldo on Where's Waldo. I was Cape Man.
Oh my
on
gosh.
Inspector Gadget.
I wish I researched
and
this
a bunch of
more.
others. And I was also the
Oh my
comedy voice
gosh.
of NBC for 16 years for all their must-see TV promos.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Starting
This
with
is
Seinfeld,
incredible.
Frasier, Friends, Mad About You, all the way up
Oh.
through 30 Rock and The Office. And And I voiced the Tonight Show promos for Jay Leno every night.
Your voice got around.
For 16 years,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh,
Yeah,
that's
so-
incredible.
Yeah, so I was doing a little bit.
So we've heard your voice all over the place.
Probably, yeah, for a
That's
while.
incredible.
Yeah, and
Wow.
this is not for you.
Oh, dang. All right.
You didn't pay that.
Okay, well, we'll run my credit card. We'll see if it goes through.
Yeah, well, I think she already tried that. It bounced twice.
Yeah, okay. Well, we won't talk about this
All right.
in front of the camera.
Well, Professor Lobo.
Well, thank you so much. It's so great to talk to you.
Yes,
Really,
Mr. Lobo?
Mr. Lobo.
Mr.
But
Lobo.
if you want to promote me, that's fine.
And
This is
Sally?
Sally.
Sally the something zombie
Sally
cheerleader.
the zombie cheerleader.
There she is.
And if you want to say you're not dreaming, you're watching cinema insomnia.
What he just said. You're not dreaming. You're watching cinema
insomnia.
Insomnia.
The Battle Cruiser and Time Traveler sold separately.
Energizer ready!
Plug in the Energizer and you're in control. Batteries not included. But that's just the beginning.
Blast off!
The nose is a fighter plane. The wings are scout cars.
Fire!
5 toys at once. And that's still not all. You get 72 parts that let you build over 25 different toys, all from one Battle Cruiser. Battle Cruiser from the Micronaut collection. Time Travelers sold separately. By Mego.
Hey, Joey. I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pot. You know, marijuana. Oh, well, I don't know. What, chicken?
Joey's in a jam. What should he do? Get a pizza. Excellent. Let's see if Joey's that smart.
I'm not chicken. You're a turkey.
Get real. Joey's the door. Don't even talk to him. Cowabunga!
Amid the dangers.
This looks like a job for Big Shot.
And the do-gooders. Captain the city's in chaos. Ow. Enter a new superhero city. It is I, the Tick, your destined defender, the superhero of the 90s. Cool, the crime of the century. Smart.
You're going crazy.
You're going insane in a crazy world. Perceptive. You don't eat crackers in the bed of your future, or you get all scratchy. Yet the top. Careful, these things are sensitive. With his accountant sidekick Arthur.
No. Change my mind. Wanna come down.
The Tick has so much awesome action, thrilling adventures.
I'm going to feed you to my ferocious man-eating alligators.
What?
Standard villain procedure.
And turns out so much fun. You didn't expect a clip-on, did you? That you'll be craving more. Soon, they will need me. The Tick is coming to Fox Kids. Wherever evil sets its giant, ill-smelling foot, you will find the Tick. Don't miss this newest superhero coming to Fox Kids September 10th. Oh no, this guy fell over. He's going to the upside down.
Yes.
Yep. He wants to
Because
be
he's in the upside down. He's on the lay back on his
he's
back
in the
down.
always permanently upside down. I love your shirt. Return of the Living Dead, one of Mr. Lobo's favorite movies of all time. The punk rock horror movie. You know why that movie's punk rock?
Is it because of the punk rockers in it?
Not because of the punk rockers, because it's the working class versus the government.
That's a good way of looking at it. That's I never thought about that. Yeah, I've always, as a punk rocker, always loved the movie because it had punks in it, but also just because of how goopy and gross all the zombies in that film are. But that's a really good take on that.
The zombies in that movie are amazing. They're all just like slimy and gross. Every one of them's really distinctive. They took a lot of inspiration from the old EC comics like Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah, it's every zombie movie. As a zombie fan, they're always really dry, sandpapery looking. But it's the Return of the Living Dead ones where they look like they came right out of the old 50s EC stuff.
They're
and
moist.
They're
moist
just dripping
zombies.
slime and snot and goo everywhere.
Yes.
And they never captured that again in the other ones either for some reason. It's only the first movie.
That movie's real distinctive. The second Return of the Living Dead movie was actually going to be a different movie entirely, and it was very late in the game where the distributors went, well, this is going to be a sequel to Return of the Living Dead. So the director panicked and hired a lot of the actors from the first movie,
and then they made changes to the script to make it Return of the Living Dead, but it was written to be a kids movie.
That actually kind of makes sense in a weird way, because I've always thought the second movie is pretty tame, except for, I think, the scene where he decapitates the one with a axe and it's running around spraying like green slime.
Take this screwdriver out of my head!
Yeah, it's bizarrely tame compared to the first movie, but that makes a lot of sense.
And there's a lot of overacting in the sense there's a lot of comedic overacting where they're laughing and the fear is really well overdone. So I'm like, you could see where it was supposed to be kind of a kid's show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's especially, completely different tangent, but in that first movie, the only time I think you've ever seen a transformation of the living to the dead and how painful it feels, I always thought that was actually a pretty disturbing part. Yeah. Pretty fun.
Dan O'Bannon had Crohn's disease, and so he had really bad chronic pain. And so when I think it was John Russo was like, that's too over the top. That's, people don't act like that when they're in pain. He's like, yes, they do. That is how you act when you are in that much pain.
That's really interesting. Yeah, and it's kind of the nail that sticks out, I think, in that film is we watch it almost every year for the 4th of July. And
perfect 4th of July
Because my
movie.
character's actually based on that film that inspired me to be this. And so every July 3rd, I'm watching it.
Already.
I am watching Return of the Living Dead. Yes.
It's actually, if you want to do a double feature, we found this out by accident last year. The movie The Bay, the bio horror found footage film.
Yeah.
I think that takes place on July 4th.
Oh.
So we accidentally we did Return of the Living Dead, and then I was like, I heard a lot about this one, I kind of want to check it out, and then we watched on July 4th also. I was like, oh, you can do a back-to-back feature with this one. It goes right from the 3rd to the 4th.
Holiday weekend.
And they're both pretty fun.
I'm going to do that next year. I'm going to have a double feature.
Wow. So you got your double feature lined up, The Bay?
Yeah, The Bay. I don't remember who the hell directed it, but it's pretty well known. Not a horror.
Is it B-A-Y?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
The Bay and Return of the Living Dead. Your double feature. Your night is planned now.
That's right. I'm going to set up a fan challenge next year to watch that with me.
Really great talking to you. You got some great stuff here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We actually have a movie tonight which will make you wish you were dead.
Yeah.
It's called Space Thunder Kids.
All right.
Yeah.
Thunder Kids, go!
So I guess it's over there. Apologies in advance.
Yep.
Everyone here, listen carefully. Commander Dolly has been completely destroyed by the Alliance armies. We are the only ones left to accomplish this mission. In order to show our loyalty to the Dark Emperor, I have organized an all-out attack on the Alliance troops. The only choice we have is to win or die.
my golly, they're approaching us real fast.
They're making their final attack. What do you think, fellas?
It's a piece of cake. We'll wipe them out, no problem at all.
They only have 4 battleships left. We'll attack the one in the middle first.
The commander should be in the middle one. We should capture him alive if possible.
An invader is an invader. We should just blast them down.
Don't waste our time by arguing about it. Get the nuclear missiles ready and the laser cannon. Turn on the anti-radar screen and attack. We only have a few missiles left. We must attack their weak point in order to save our weapons. Rourke, analyze the structure of their battleship now.
Their weakness is the main engine on the bottom of their craft.
Then we take their bottom.
It's very dangerous to get it there.
Nothing is easy. Rourke, turn the auto system to manual control.
Hi, Mr. Lobo. This is Kelli Maroney.
Do you want me in?
Sally can come on in. This is Sally, the zombie cheerleader. And of course, I think of you as cult movie royalty.
Oh, thank you very much.
I think of you as the definitive 80s cheerleader.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you know, you always see like imagery of like, you know, the 80s cheerleader in the horror movies and the 80s cheerleader in the films, and I feel like everyone's thinking of you.
Oh, thanks.
When they do that.
That's very cool.
What?
I'm not really your typical cheerleader.
No, you're not, but you are though.
That's
You know?
I like that. That's
Fast
cool.
Times at Ridgemont High and Night of the Comet.
Mm-hmm.
Both ends of the spectrum of cult movies. And you've been in a lot of films. I mean, you are a working actress.
Yeah.
You have any idea, like how? I mean, I know that's a dry question, but what, like 70 film? How many films do you think you've been in?
78 or 82.
Oh wow!
No, that's actually not. A lot of that's TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, no. Wait a second.
I'd guess 84.
Okay. I like that. 84. 84.
All right, 84. Fact check us. Prove us wrong. Scream Queen hot tub party?
No, we don't talk about that. I'm not kidding.
Chopping Mall. Chopping Mall is, I think, a classic. Releases Killbots.
Yes.
Originally. It's funny because when you say, have you seen Chopping Mall? People of a certain generation go, no, I've never seen Chopping Mall.
I know.
But they did. They saw Killbots.
Yes.
If you said, did you see Killbots? They'd say, yes, we did. I did see Killbots. That's my theory. Because they changed the title for home video.
I think they changed it for. No?
No?
It was in the theaters as Chopping Mall.
It was in the theaters as Chopping Mall?
The thing is, it was. Okay, so Roger Corman always tests the title.
Test the market,
and Killbots was dying.
I see. So they just changed at a certain point. They just renamed it.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Chopping Mall, that was in the height of the slasher movie craze, so that was a good move on his part because it got a lot of people to go see it, right?
Yeah. No one gets chopped. Spoiler alert.
No one gets chopped.
But plenty of other bad things.
Bad things happen in the mall at night when there's security robots that go berserk.
Yep.
And you were in some soap operas too.
Yes, I was.
But Ryan's Hope,
Ryan's,
right?
It was my very first job, no pressure. That was a great job because I got to learn. I mean, it wasn't great for them, it was great for me.
Yeah.
I got to learn on my feet, you know. It's like, okay, today, cry on cue.
Wow.
And the woman who played my mom saved my butt, like every day. And she's still my friend.
What happens when you make a mistake on a soap opera? Do you just kind of keep the scene going?
You keep going because if you get in trouble for stopping tape because it's so expensive. Yes.
So does the other person kind of prompt you if you lose your way? No? Just keep going.
They're trying not to laugh.
That sounds like trial by fire.
Yeah, but it was great training.
Yeah.
You know, and then those of us that were on soaps, the independent movies caught on to that because even though we were kids, we'd already had some experience, and we would go, we'd do one take because that's all we ever got to do. And they'd say, okay, let's do another one. We go, we used to do it again? I can do it better. I know I can. Yeah, so we were perfect to put in these horror movies and independent stuff.
Wow.
Because we could shoot really fast.
Wow, that's incredible.
I don't know if they thought that consciously, but that's what a lot of us were.
I mean, you showed up, you hit your marks, you knew your lines, and that is worth a lot, which is probably why you have such a robust career of so many films that you've been in.
I guess so. Yeah.
And Night of the Comet. That was another, I would say, cult movie. Like, I don't know what that did theatrically, but I mean, everybody loves that movie.
Yeah. Isn't that
like,
nice?
It's I think I remember seeing it as a teenager and thinking, God, wouldn't that be cool if all the adults died and it was just nothing but us kids and Uzis.
Well, yeah, and stores.
Yeah, and stores. Yes, you did a lot of shopping.
Yeah. That was Tom Eberhardt asked his daughter's friends, okay, so what would happen? What would you do? And he said they weren't shedding a tear. They were, well, we have guns in case anything dangerous is out there, and everything would be free. And he's like, okay, what if your parents? Never mind. And so that's, I mean. We're not that cavalier, but yeah.
And was it fun to make?
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
But, you know, another thing too about that movie is there was so much dysfunction in the. I mean, my stepmother was beating me, throwing me. You know, that was a fun stunt to do.
Yeah.
We were slapping each other. I mean, and you don't see that just as an everyday occurrence in a movie anymore.
Yeah.
That's call the cops. Somebody hit somebody.
Yeah.
And that's the way it was in the 80s. You know, you got slapped around.
Stuff happened, and it's not that it wasn't a big deal. It was still a big deal. Just nothing happened.
Yeah, no one's calling the cops.
No one called the cops. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So
wow.
it's interesting to see what has happened. You know?
Yeah, it's a different world. But I do feel like movies bring those sort of things to light, so people go, oh yeah, that stuff does happen. People do treat each other like that.
More so then.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just every day.
Tell me about the Zero Boys.
Oh, that's weird. It's based on it. The story itself were made up characters, but there was a killers. How would you put that? Killers in the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were real. And people would go up there and not come back. And so it is the paint. Remember that people would go out on the weekends.
The paintball, they were the paintball craze.
Right.
They did a whole paintball movie called Gotcha, where they would shoot each other with paintballs.
Okay,
guns.
I didn't know about that one, but this is a paintball.
Oh, so that happened.
Right.
I think this was before Gotcha, though.
I don't know because I've never heard of it before, but and my boyfriend lost me in a bet, so I'm real happy about that. So I go with the Zero Boys. They're called the Zero Boys because they never win.
Oh, okay.
So, and we head up to this cabin, and it's the same cabin where they shot Friday the 13th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, that's a big tip-off that something bad's going to happen right there.
Yeah, nothing good ever
Just
happens.
a little, yeah.
No.
Actually, any cabin in the woods in the movie, usually bad stuff happens.
Yeah. But there were really killers that like killed you in strange ways and chopped you up and did various things and yeah.
Sounds great.
Like
All right.
really vicious and crazy stuff. Oh yeah. Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Yeah, spoilers.
But it's a fun movie to watch.
So, Kelly, do you have a favorite project that you've been in?
You know, they're all my favorite for different reasons. You know.
Like picking a favorite child.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
People have said to me though, I do have a favorite child.
I don't have if you say you don't have a favorite child, you're lying.
That's right.
I do want to point this out really quick. This is a Garbage Pail Kid card. These were popular in the 80s. And this is actually Kelli Comet. So it's a Garbage Pail Kid in your likeness.
And then there's also a Bam Bam Sam.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
I think it's incredible. You know, again, it proves how iconic it all was.
Isn't that crazy?
You know, because every you see this, you know exactly what it is.
It's nuts.
It is nuts.
I'm so lucky. I don't know how I hit boom, boom, boom. Those, you know, things that were just designed to represent the 80s. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And the 80s, of course, have become such a popular phenomenon. And again, you're one of the central characters that people remember. I'm sure people come in here with stories. They want to tell you how when they saw that movie, we snuck up and watched this, or we rented this, or my brother and I watched this. I mean, how does that make you feel when they tell you those stories?
I rarely get through one of these shows without at least tearing up, if not crying. Because it's so to know that you made a difference, that you connected with somebody in your life that it makes you feel like your life means something or meant something. I mean, means something, but that you did what you wanted.
You impacted other people.
Right.
Your work mattered to other people.
Yes, because the whole point of being an actor, what we're drawn to is connecting with other people. So they're telling me that I did it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's the most important thing in the world. And so they're telling me that I did the most important thing to me. So yes, and the stories are just, I dare you not to cry.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
It really
well,
is.
you certainly have impacted a lot of people, myself included. I love seeing you in anything. You're great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for, being so prolific and being in so many movies, so we get to see you in so many different projects.
Thank you very much. I just like to work a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we like that. We like that too. Thank you so much. And you have a question?
Thank you.
You have a question?
You have a question?
Oh, we have a hug? Oh my gosh, this is the best day.
You're not dreaming. This is Cinema Insomnia.
Do you know freedom? It is sought with sweat. It is found with courage. It is earned with honor. We know freedom. And knowing is half the battle. Join the Cobras at CobraSpecialForces.com #CobraForces.
They only come out at night. They're mean, rude, and dead. Not them. Them.
There's 100 of those things out there.
How many did you say?
100?
The dead are refusing to remain buried.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna call the boss.
They've come back to life. They're hungry. And they're not vegetarians.
The graveyard out there's full of people coming out of the ground. We have a little problem.
What the hell is going on there?
Rabbit weasels. What? More brains.
Do you want pie? It's pie time! We got pie! It's pie time! Do you want pie?
They're back from the grave and ready to party.
It's pie time!
The return of the living dead.
Here we are with our old friend Dave from Retro Rest Stop. And this is the rest stop right here, right?
This is the rest stop, yes.
There's all kinds of stuff. I feel like I'm in a gift shop.
That's the idea.
Yeah, yeah.
I love the whole vibe of the old roadside gift shops.
Yeah.
Where you pick up all the little tchotchkes and the junk you don't need, but the junk you want.
The junk you want, stuff to send home to the fam.
Exactly.
Is there anything else you want to highlight? Anything you want to show off?
I mean, well, most of it's gone at this point.
Oh, okay.
We've sold so much stuff today. It's awesome. We
Yeah.
got tons of Figment merchandise, lots of Disney stuff going on. I'm
I know you love Disney. I know you
selling
love
all
Disney stuff.
my
You're
Disney stuff,
Disney
yeah.
maniac.
I just moved down there, loving it, so I figured we would do a whole kind of Disney vibe going on here. Lots of Figment, lots of other random Disney things.
Wow. Yeah, great stuff. I love it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, looks good. Looks fun.
When are you coming down to Disney? What are you visiting?
When am I visiting?
Yeah.
When should I visit?
Anytime you want.
Okay.
Open door to you.
Oh, okay.
Come
Fantastic.
by, you can stay at our place. We'll go ride some
right.
roller coasters.
Oh, yeah. This could be the
Mr.
big...
Lobo. The next movie, Mr. Lobo does Disney.
Mr. Lobo does Disney with Dave. That's the movie. That's the movie.
I like it.
So, where are all your DVDs?
They are back in Florida at the moment.
You don't say.
Normally, yes. Normally my tables are full of nothing but bins full of movies,
Yeah.
but I figured I'd do things a little different. I had a lot of stuff to get rid of.
Yeah.
So I figured we'd do some
This
toys
is different.
and whatnot. Yeah.
Well, I'm a movie guy, so it's a bit of a culture shock for me.
I've had some people stop by. They're like, "Where's your movies?" I'm like, "Sorry, I didn't bring them."
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. So switch things up. Keep them guessing.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely. And are you doing some video here today too?
Yes, going around vlogging as I do. I do a video every single day. I've been doing that for, gosh, over 13 years now.
You should come by our table.
I should.
Well, fantastic. How do people find you?
They can go to RetroRestStop.com or RetroRestStop, 3 separate words. They can find me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, where I do a video every single day.
They're not bad YouTubers, just misunderstood.
Some of us are bad.
Yeah, a little bit bad, honestly.
Captain, please, you have to help me.
Why, General, what's happening?
Our troops fell into a trap.
So, what do you want me to do?
If you come to our aid, I'm sure we can win again.
Where's the arrogance you showed me before? Why should I help you now?
We've been working together for months. Surely you can see fit to help an ally in trouble.
Don't be so stupid. You're a fool. Now that the Alliance has the upper hand, do you think I'd be foolish enough to be seen with you?
But, sir, you...
Finish him! It's time to destroy this alien. The Alliance may be winning, but it's sure to be weakened. Now to destroy them to victory! divisions of our robot army have been destroyed.
You should accelerate the construction of the super battleship. You will be the commander of the flagship of the Armada. Take planet Earth for me.
Commander, intruder alert.
All right, don't worry. I'll take care of them at once. Have all the defense troops moved into position FX1. So you finally got in here. Let's see how good you really are.
I don't know who all of you are, but just tell me why you wanted to talk to me.
We need your help to gain control of the nuclear vessel so our attack will be successful.
We have to destroy the intelligence control unit, and the Dark Emperor will collapse. Why should I help you? These things don't concern me.
It's the fate of the universe.
The Dark Emperor is my enemy, but I don't want his world totally destroyed by you Earth humans either. Therefore, all of you who are standing there before me are now my enemies as well.
But the Dark Emperor is a bad guy. Please help him, Sheila.
This is their battle alone, Sandy.
You're wrong. Once the Dark Emperor's super battleship is complete, we'll be history.
I will help you Earth humans, but only for my own reasons. Our conversation is over. Goodbye. Range, 12,000 meters, 25 degrees, 18 minutes, speed over 180 knots. Dark Empire, super battleships in range and sights locked on. Ready to roll.
Why has everyone stopped working? What's wrong here?
A pirate submarine is approaching. We're set to defend.
Why would a pirate dare go against me?
I don't know. We're investigating it now.
What's happening here?
We've just been hit by 2 space torpedoes.
I can't believe that guy's defense system. I'll fix him. Fire pirate intruder missiles at his control unit. Prepare to fire. Torpedoes away.
She still hasn't penetrated my defense system. I'll deal with her later on.
This is Mr. Lobo, and I'm here with one of Mr. Lobo's dream girls.
Oh.
Catherine Mary Stewart from The Last Starfighter Boy, I watched that movie over and over and over again.
You did?
Oh my God, I wanted it to be Lance so bad.
Oh, that's sweet.
Greetings, Starfighter.
Yes.
You have been recruited by the what is it?
Star
so
League?
Star League. That's
Yes.
right, to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada. Something like that.
That's correct.
Something
yes,
like that.
something like that.
When a few years back, that would have just rolled off the tongue.
Oh well, that's fine.
But that was an amazing movie. That was a breakthrough movie, breakthrough special effects.
That's right.
Everyone was super charming in it.
Yep.
I mean, how did you get in that? How did that project come to you?
It was sort of the regular audition process.
Mhm.
I hadn't been in LA very long in Hollywood. I was doing a soap opera called Days of Our Lives.
Oh yes, that's
and
right.
I was the original Kayla Brady, if that means anything to anybody. And my agents were still sending me out for auditions, and I read for it, and I ended up getting it. In fact, Lance and I did the callback together.
Oh, wonderful.
And so it was kind of cool when
that you both ended up with
we
it.
ended up with it. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, you two had great chemistry in the movie, and I think
Thank
it's
you.
like a lot of people think that because the special effects were so breakthrough at the time that it
Mhm.
didn't age well, but I actually think it does match the movie. I think it still plays well, even when you watch it today. It's great to watch. Night of the Comet. I'm going to jump right over to
All right,
that.
that sounds good.
I mean, that was every teenager. When I was a teenager, that was everyone's dream scenario. All the adults are dead.
It's just us.
It's just the teenagers.
What are we going to do?
Why did they live? No one knows why the teenagers survived and the adults didn't,
Well,
right?
yeah. Well, there's something to do with she was in some tool shed that was the right kind of metal. This is all theatrical license. And I was in the film booth in a movie theater, which apparently was the perfect place to
the
be.
perfect place to be. And you guys just got to buy clothes, or actually not buy, steal clothes, shoot guns.
Oh, steal is kind of harsh.
I guess
mean,
no.
nobody was there to like.
That's true.
We
Find a bunch of clothes, I guess.
Oh yeah, we had to dress ourselves.
Was this a fun movie to make?
It was so much fun. We had a gas, and Kelly and I are still really good friends. You're about to be run over by a GMC. Okay.
When now?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing it.
It's not nice, but every time that scene where when you're down in the bunker and the guy's asking you if you've got hepatitis.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like, what kind of question is that to ask?
Yeah, I know.
Hepatitis is the cure for the night of the comet.
Well, they know the reason he was asking because
Yeah.
they were going to try to draw our blood, and hopefully it was healthy blood. So if we had some sort of a disease, he couldn't. Because their theory was that if they just pumped our blood through their bodies, they would survive.
Now that scene makes so much more sense now.
And then he says, what did he say? That the whole cancer line. She said, cancer. And he goes, you have cancer? And I said, I am a cancer. And then,
right.
it goes, it's kind of a great, with Jeffrey Lewis. It was a great scene.
It is a great scene. And there's a lot of great, dry, kind of funny moments. in that movie.
Yeah.
And speaking of the other end of the spectrum, some very, I guess, not dry, very moist, funny moments. In Weekend at Bernie's,
right?
How did you not just fall out laughing with that cast and what was going on in that movie?
Well, I mean, I have to say we did fall out
Yeah.
laughing a few times. The funniest thing for me was I wasn't actually in this scene, but I was on the set that day, and it's where the boys find Bernie in his office at the beach, and they realize he's dead. So they're like, oh, Bernie, and they're trying to wake him up, and they realize he's dead. And what Ted Kotcheff, the director, did was, instead of cutting at the end of the scene, he just kind of silently went like that, which means keep rolling. And it was really Terry Kaiser sitting there playing Bernie, but he couldn't breathe. So he had to be perfectly still. So they just waited until he was like, ooh. And we thought that was hilarious.
Terry is amazing. I interviewed him before about all of that, and my God, what a professional.
Yeah.
And I want his
sure.
energy when I'm 83 or however old he is.
Oh, it could be that old. No.
He's fairly old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he had more energy than I did.
Yeah, he's a wonderful actor.
Yeah.
I always say anybody who's like supposedly dead on camera
Yeah.
and still upstages all the live actors, that's a good actor.
Yeah, he was fantastic, and you're fantastic.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. I know you're in a hurry,
My
so thank you for
pleasure.
taking the time
My
with us.
pleasure.
And would you mind taking us out to a break?
Sure, you're going to have to prompt me.
Okay, you're not dreaming. You're watching Cinema Insomnia.
You're not dreaming, you're watching Cinema Insomnia.
Did you ever wonder what it would be like to be one of the last people on Earth?
We're talking Ghost Town!
Who would you see?
There's nobody. I mean, there's nobody.
What would you do?
Hey, I'm sorry if the end of the world makes me a little nervous.
Where would you go?
The stars are open!
Well, get ready to find out, because the comet is coming into your orbit.
The legal drinking age is now 10, but you will need ID. Let's be real.
It's the night of the comet.
What do you give me if I come back?
Texas?
Night of the comet.
I'll be taking requests from all you teenage comet zombies.
The night the teenagers ruled the world.
Yeah!
Night of the comet.
The burden of civilization is on us.
Fiction, isn't it?
Greetings, citizens of the world. I speak to you today as several nations are on the verge of complete economic collapse. Stocks continue to fall, governments are in disarray, and for many, the future is bleak. The world cries out for a new plan, a fresh start, and a radical overhaul of economic policies. Cobra hears those cries. Due to the fiscal irresponsibility of your world leaders, I have seen fit to take matters into my own hands. Effective immediately, Cobra has rendered all currencies of the world completely worthless. Your silly bills are no longer worth the cheap paper they're printed on. Act now and get your very own supply of gold coins, fresh from the Cobra Mint, in an attractive antique gold finish with highly polished gold details. These won't last long, so act fast. And be sure to gather enough coins for your family, your family's family, and all of your friends. Together, we shall repair the grave injustices committed against the world's financial systems and usher in a new era for our esteemed organization. An era which will guarantee supreme victory. Cobra!
Welcome back to Cinema Insomnia, and I'm here with Eric the Smoke and Adia. And it's you guys are fixtures here. You're here every year. How many RetroCons have you been to?
We've been here well over 10 years.
Yeah.
Well over 10, yeah.
Because I was at the first one. I think you guys were there too, right?
Yeah.
I remember that very much.
Was that here as Optimus Prime?
The very first one, it was in the other hall, I remember that, and we were not in costume that year, but we were doing hosting events that year. The very first year.
And then we decided afterwards, every year after that, we would do some type of retro costume, like whether it's a deep cut from our childhood growing up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, or something in the theme of RetroCon. So we've been doing it every year, and then on top of that, hosting and managing between all that and signing autographs and everything else in between.
I agree with everything he says. It just seems like it's just like yesterday RetroCon got started. So.
And it's gotten so much bigger.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
And we've all gotten bigger.
Yeah,
too,
and
a little bit.
Yeah, a little grayer. Less hair. In my case.
I like what you
he's
guys.
Lucky. He still has his.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So pretty soon I'm gonna just have a wig at a certain point.
No, not you. No, we can't do that to you. No.
So you were a wrestler.
Yes.
And then how did you get involved with this convention, and what was the turning point where you're like, I want to do cosplay?
Well, I was cosplaying since the 80s. So I was like cosplaying before it was even called cosplay, when it was called costuming. And I mean, from my high school years, and people used to think I was that odd kid because I was into all a bunch of stuff. But I was highly into superheroes, the nobility, and everything that was behind superheroes. And watching Captain Marvel, Shazam, Super Friends, shows like that growing up, and I'm like, I wanna be like that. When I was watching Ultraman, and they had the Science Patrol, and I wanted to wear their uniforms. I was like, I want to be part of the Science Patrol. Captain Scarlet, Star Blazer. So those shows influenced me.
We must be the same age, because I love all that same stuff. Yeah.
Well, you remember that year we did Gotcha Man, Battle of the Planets?
That's right. I was Chief Anderson.
That's right. Yeah. So and it's so much fun because it brings back better times for me, great times, and also influenced me to join the Marine Corps.
Oh, okay.
So from joining the Marine Corps, I was on the Marine Corps wrestling team. It sprouted out from that, and then I ended up going to a wrestling show. Mind you, I was still costuming at that time, and I was going to a wrestling show, and I ended up getting trained by a wrestler by the name of New Jack from ECW, and then I branched off, and because of the fascination with the Rock.
And where was this?
This is all in Philly.
Oh, in Philly. Okay.
And with the fascination with Rock, and because we have a strong resemblance to each other, to a point where people thought we were related, I basically used that to my advantage, and it opened a lot of doors for me. I ended up doing film, appearing on the Jenny Jones Show, other TV programs, and everything else. And from there, I started being asked to appear. I think my very first show was a Wizard World show in 2009. And then from there, it just kind of branched off from appearing as a pro wrestler and appearing as a celebrity guest, and then saying, you know what, I'm bringing the best of both worlds together. I'll start wearing my costumes. And I think that the first time I started wearing my costumes, even the fellow celebrities who I were appearing with, they were like, wait, Smoke? Is that you? I think one of the very first ones I debuted at an actual con where I was a guest was The Rocketeer. And people went nuts over it. Celebrity guests were looking like, wait, is that the Smoke? I remember Gil Gerard was like, Smoke. She was wearing a Green Lantern outfit and everything. So, and it's been fun. And then with RetroCon, because we knew Rose, we knew Tony for a long time, and they were like, hey, would you like to be a guest? And I'm like, of course. Are you kidding me? We loved it. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to give them even a bang for the buck. We're going to start doing retro costumes. She would break out some of her 80s stuff. I definitely break out a lot of my 80s and 70s stuff. So every year, and Tony will always reach out to me and say, hey, would you want to do it? Out of all the shows I've done and the appearances I've done, this is one of the only shows I will always make sure to keep my schedule open just to do. RetroCon for me is everything.
RetroCon's great, and it's a great family, the RetroCon family. And you agree with that?
I totally agree with that. Now, my experience is a little bit less years than his, but I would say right about now, a little over 12 years now, I've been able to get to cosplay. And before I met him, I did not cosplay, but when he and I had conversation, he realized, oh yeah, that's a cosplay thing. Because in order to be able to cosplay, you want to really enjoy what you're doing. You want to pay tribute to the artist or the character that you are at the time. And I would say to him, when I was growing up or even as an adult, I wanted to dress up in costume as a certain character. Is that wrong? And he would just smile at me. He didn't tell me that he was a cosplayer at the time. And I'd be like, oh, okay. He's like, oh no, that's actually perfectly normal. And I'll tell you about that a little bit later. And actually the rest is history. And ever since, like he and I, we've here at RetroCon, it is very family friendly. I do encourage a lot of people that I talk to come on out to the show every year because, well, it's nostalgia in an interactive way. So that's how I look at RetroCon. So RetroCon is nostalgia, but interactively, we keep that going because we want everybody to know, it's good. It's okay to have a good time. Everything doesn't always have to be as serious, but at the same time, bring others in. This is the perfect thing to bring people into.
I love it. I love it. You guys, your costumes are always impeccable. You always bring a smile to everyone's faces. When I see you folks there, and usually your guys that right next to the door or the next table over, it kind of makes it official for me to see you folks.
That's when you know it's complete. It's like, we see Lobo, we're like, the world is in a better place now.
That's right. Well, I'm still looking forward to jamming with you on a costume at some point.
Definitely.
I think that would be a lot of fun.
Well, you kind of did, but we want to do something else.
We're going to do part 2 now. Right?
Part 2, yeah.
Because I always show that picture, they're like, when they see you in there, they're like, you got Chief Anderson. I'm like, yeah, we did. Yeah.
I think, and I was thinking about the Ghostbusters, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like the original Ghostbusters movie was a love letter to New York City.
Yeah.
I want to see you two in the love letter to Philly.
I love that idea.
Now you got me thinking. I got a project to work on for next year for RetroCon. I'm going to come up with something really good.
Well, it's going to be really good, which is going to be a lot better than this movie we got to watch tonight, which is very, very misunderstood. So you guys might have to have your proton packs ready to blast your way out of this movie. All right, so we return now to the next reel of Space Thunder Kids.
Hail! 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 Thank you, comrades, for all your hard work, and it will be rewarded. For today, the super battleship has completed its maiden voyage with total success. From now on, there will be no need for any direct warfare. Hail the Dark Emperor! Hail the Dark Emperor! Hail the Dark Emperor!
Attention all units, we are now on target approaching the enemy. Distance 500 meters. Remember, target the direction control assembly. Sandy, remember this, I'm doing this only because I'm your sister.
Look, it's the pirate ship.
They will not be able to escape. Attack immediately. They must surrender or die.
Fire!
No, impossible, no!
Die, Dark Emperor!
All right, men, we're going to infiltrate this base through this outlet pipe right here. And Solar Mac 1 will start attacking exactly 5 minutes later. I don't have to tell you that this will be a very dangerous mission. So every one of you must be totally alert at all times. Let's go!
Three flying objects are approaching the base. I'd better sound the alarm.
Send out our robots to deal with the intruders. Everyone stay in position and prepare all our nuclear missiles for immediate launch.
Okay, move! Put on their masks to disguise ourselves. Let's keep moving.
Explosions coming from? What's going on?
Sir, a column of Alliance heavy armor is headed in this direction.
No one can defeat the armies of the Dark Emperor. Prepare to sacrifice yourselves for the Dark Emperor now!
Sir, we just received news that the entire Dark Empire command structure has been totally destroyed, sir.
Do you mean to say they've killed the Dark Emperor?
Yes, the Dark Emperor is dead. The Alliance destroyed everything, sir. Oh.
Sir, the chances of winning now are very slim. I think we'd better surrender to the Allied forces.
I am glad that you finally made the correct decision to surrender to the Allied armies. That has avoided a lot of unnecessary killing. I represent the Allied armies to thank you.
Well, I don't really know what to say.
I do. I say we should work together to build a new universal order, so that never again will one mad despot destroy so much.
Yes, well, we've certainly learned our lesson.
That's right. No one will ever again use terrorism to try to impose their will on the whole universe.
I'm glad you feel that way. Now the process of rebuilding must begin. Let us structure a new universe with no weapons of mass destruction, and where the leaders bow to the will of the people, not the other way round.
Let us work together to forge a lasting peace.
Well, that was a movie. I guess that about wraps it up for Space Thunder Kids, and that wraps it up for our weekend here at beautiful RetroCon here in Oaks, PA. Thank you for watching. What? Who are you?
I'm the enforcer here.
Enforcer?
Get out of the
No,
commander's
I'm gonna try to...
No. Come on, halfwit. You're coming with me. Yeah. Now this is how we actually do it. Thank you for watching Cinema Insomnia. I am Cobra Commander, and I approve this message.
At last, the country is mine! Now, for my first act as president, excuse me. Cobra Commander in Chief! I just made that up.
Commander, the attack has failed! Our forces are being overrun! We can't keep... Ah!
Retreat! Retreat! Retreat!